What's going on, side? This is Murscience, and today we're here for another UwU League team builder. This week's opponent, the God Complex, run by my good friend, the Werewolf, if you listen to the podcast. Okay, so this week I'm actually on my own, no Vex, so let's just get into the team building right away. Okay, just like format. Season 1, Week 3. Let's start out with Pokemon. Okay, so looking at his team, Scolipede is quite obviously one of the most scary things out there. A short stance, and that combined with a speed boost, it's gonna sweep everything. So essentially, we're gonna need to bring Celesteela and probably Darmanitan to try and put a stop to Scolipede. Darmanitan's not necessarily as good. Let's see real quick. If we grab a Darmanitan, let's just say this one, and then grab a Scolipede, you use Sword Stance, of course. Man, if that Scolipede cracks Earthquake, we're kind of gone, because he's gonna be a +2 attack. +2 attack, everything's gonna kill. Even a Mega Horn is just barely not gonna do it. Flare Blitz is a good kill there. What if we wait a minute. Hold on now. Okay, so if we Choice Scarf Darmanitan, we can actually outspeed Scolipede on the first turn. Flare Blitz him then, and then we're kind of good. Okay, so that's one possible solution. Let's grab the Celesteela, shall we? Well, actually, yeah, if it packs Poison Jab and Earthquake, Celesteela is immune to both of those, so Mega Horn is going to be its only, real move. Let's see, what else does Scolipede get? What are some other good coverage moves that we might need to worry about? Because, there's a chance that he might be specifically, packing for Celesteela. Okay, so Mega Horn is a thing. Let's check Superpower. Superpower is going to do a big amount. Pretty much everything else is not really going to do much, so Superpower is our main concern here. But even if he does have the Superpower, right, then we can just grab something else to take care of, because, wait, actually, how much is Celesteela going to be doing in return? Oh, an Air Slash just flat out kills. Okay, so probably Celesteela, definitely, and I'm thinking Darmanitan. And Darmanitan is, one of the unexpected, all-stars right now. Okay, well, obviously Scolipede is not our only threat that we need to be concerned with. Hydreigon is scary, but we do have Clefable. Hydreigon is the reason fairies exist, so, I think just dealing with that is gonna be fine with, that. I think Hydreigon does get poison moves, though, if I'm correct. He gets, Poison Jab, I think. Poison. He gets Belch. Okay. If he brings Belch, then whatever. You can kill my Clefable. Clefable. Okay, let's see. I need think. That's the first time we bring Mudsdale. Because what I'm looking at is he has at least 2 electric types, and a bunch of other stuff against which a ground type is going to be supremely useful. So I think Mudsdale might be a good pick here, Mudsdale. What else could he bring? Because looking at my team, I think fighting is going to be good. So Lucario, right? And then to counter Lucario, are we bringing Double Fairy again? Is Stokic coming yet again? He's definitely bringing Zoroark, just because Zoroark can swap it can change into things, and that's definitely his style to be messing like that. So I think Zoroark, Lucario just because he's good, Scolipede because his team without Scolipede is still scary, but it's nowhere near as wild as it once was. Then Then I'm thinking Mamoswine, Hydreigon, and probably Bisharp. So Hydreigon we got Clefable, Scolipede we have Celesteela. We can deal with Lucario with Celesteela too. Mudsdale is there for whatever electric type you might want to bring. Oh yeah, right. On Thundurus we can't Earthquake. Same with Landorus. Okay. Oh, is this the week we bring something other than Choice Scarf Kyurem? Because I think Kyurem is still a good pick because he has a Dragon type. He has two flying types. Yeah, so like that's gonna do decently, I guess. Actually, I don't know. Like, it's nice to get the Ice Stab, but I don't necessarily think that is our optimal move. Because he has two fire types. I see a rock type, a fighting type, a steel type there. Yeah, no, this is not Kyurem's week. This is not Kyurem's week. Let's see. Oh wait, we have Glastrier, right? I'm thinking Lego is a good pick. To deal with the flyers, can also hit Colopede for a decent amount. It hits Chandelure, it hits Arcanine, it hits Mamoswine. Like, don't say it on the Mamoswine, of course, because that's gonna be quad, but probably also not Landorus, but it is still a decent pick for all the other ones. Pangoro might actually be really good here. Against his Hydreigon, against his Bisharp, against his Mamoswine, against Lucario most likely. Zoroark, yo, Pangoro is a good fucking pick here. Okay, see, now is the point where I decide whether or not I want to bring Darmanitan as another fill save against Scolipede. I think, yeah, just Earthquake Darmanitan brings it back, brings it home again. I think that, okay, so this is a good lineup. Now let's see what we need to consider. So this is where we're gonna go for more damage counts. Yeah, so there's no way we're gonna be outspeeding the Scolipede, at least not on Celesteela. Okay, let's take a look. What else are we building Celesteela for? What else do we want to be able to deal with? I mean, checking the Hydreigon is good. Do we get Dazzling Gleam? No. Are there any fairy moves in our repertoire? Nope. How about Ice? Nothing of the sort. Fighting? I could... Superpower? A bug move, perchance. Mega Horn. Okay, we don't necessarily have the coverage, but, you know, we can still see. How much Hydreigon? How much is an Air Slash gonna do? That's gonna still do a decent amount of damage. We're not gonna outspeed. Anything important, any threats that we need to outspeed being on Celesteela. I mean, I believe there's no chance in us getting rid of Chandelure that easily. No, Arcanine. I mean, these are all fast mons, so I don't necessarily see Celesteela outspeeding any of them. Mamoswine might be a problem. Yeah, Ice School Crash is gonna do a decent amount, and I mean, if he brings fully speed invested Mamoswine, I doubt we're gonna outspeed it. So I don't really see any threats on his team right now that are gonna require Celesteela to outspeed, so that's fine. So we can pretty much invest everything in bulk and attack. So speed is a null or a contributor here. We do get the beast boost off of special attack. So bringing some stab is always good. I think. Is steel stab worth bringing? It only hits Amistar. Does it actually hit Amistar for super effective? I always forget whether or not water resists steel. Let me double check. Water. Steel is, yeah, it's half on water. So it's only gonna hit Mamoswine for super effective. So it's definitely not worth it to bring, in my opinion. What else? I mean, rock, really. Meteor beam. Damn, what rock moves do you have? Do we get power jam? That is not what I meant. All the other rock moves are... I mean, there's no way we're gonna be able to hit him like that, then. I think Flamethrower is just good, then. No, Flamethrower, it's gonna hit Scolipede, it's gonna hit Mamoswine, it's gonna hit Bisharp, it's gonna hit Lucario. Yeah, that's like some of the major threats that we do want to check here, so that is a really good move there for coverage. There's no ice, right? Yeah, there's no ice move. So it's not we're not gonna be able to deal with Landorus there. That's fine. Like Thundurus is also not that great to stay in on because obviously the electric is gonna do a lot to us. So we don't wanna stay in on that. Let's see. Any other moves we might want to consider just for, general coverage or something like that. Toxic, actually. Looking at it, this team is actually decently vulnerable to rocks and stuff. I'm seeing Landorus, Scolovine, Mamoswine, Thundurus, Chandelure, Arcanine. All of those are going to be hit by rocks a decent amount. So, I think rocks is definitely good to bring. Is Giga Drain for recovery reliable here? Not in the slightest. I mean, I get, like, these are really the only two coverage moves we need, so I guess the rest we can kind of just fill up with random stuff, so, like, Toxic Leech Seed. Well, I'm thinking. Because this is effectively all we need. Physically defensive, special attack, them in there. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And then let's just grab leftovers. Ataraxia has really just been fucking clutching it, really. Okay, yeah, we only have Beast Boost available here. Ooh, I think Unaware is gonna be really good against this team, because I'm seeing a lot of, like, setup potential there. Okay. So we want to build Clefable to be able to take hits from Hydreigon and then still be able to, hit back pretty decently. I'm thinking maybe a Calm Mindset. Hydreigon, let's see. Neutral Moonblast is quad and it's definitely gonna kill. So we're mostly concerned with taking the hits from Hydreigon. So okay, let's grab Moonblast, because that's definitely just easy. We're gonna grab that. Then yeah, let's see how much that will do to Scolipede. How much is a Meteor Beam gonna do? Like a neutral Meteor Beam? Meteor Beam. Oh, Meteor Beam kills. Oh, but it's a 2-turn move, isn't it? Shit. Not fun. Is there something that I can just, like, catch him with on the switch out? Oh yeah, wait, Psychic. What's a Psychic gonna do? Oh, Psychic does a lot. At that point, we just have to live one. So if we catch the Scolipede on the switch out, then that's gonna do a lot. But the problem there is there's a lot of dark types that could just be immune to it. Like if I Dragon with Bisharp and with Zoroark. So I'm not necessarily confident in using that, because we're not going to be doing any damage with it. Scolipede is also a physical attacker, so Calm Mind is not going to help us outbulk it. But then again, this is a build for Hydreigon. Thunderbolt doesn't do anything against this team, actually. What other stuff can we use? Blizzard. Ooh, we playing risky with the Blizzard this week? That's one quad and one super effective. Two super effectives actually. So, is this where we risk it all? Is this where we risk it all for the biscuit? I actually don't forget Ice Beam. Never mind. Just grab that soft boiled away. That is all we fucking need, Chief. That is all we need. Ultimate, no. I think expert belt. And then Makarov. Okay, let's see what we can actually do with Mudstill here. See, I really want to use Mudstill, but then again, like Darmanitan with Earthquake just does so much as well, so I don't necessarily know if we need to bring him, you know. There's a chance I might just want to bring Rotom Wash, but I'll give it a try. Definitely just Earthquake. His HP is good, so you know maybe we can try and build it to outlast here. So Scolipede against Mudstill. Let's grab a physically defensive Mudstill. Oh, actually, yeah. Yo, Mudstill's gonna be doing pretty well against these guys. Let's see. What is something that we might not expect? Yeah, because physically defensive. Let's see how much we're gonna be taking from something special. Special Landers does a decent bit, but annoying. What if he decides to bring Special Hydreigon? Ooh, Special Hydreigon we got nothing for. Okay, let's just ask ourselves the concrete question. What is Mudstill here to do in this event? Deal with Scolipede and the fire types, essentially. And the electric type. Okay, so if we're looking at a Nasty Plot Thunderous, for example, we're going to be taking a decent bit from Focus Blast and Psychic, but he'd have to set up for that. If we're looking at Arcanine, obviously that's a physical attacker, so we should be able to... Yeah, he'll be doing 55% with Flare Blitz, but we do 97 to 115 with an Earthquake. Plus, he's going to be taking damage, so that's a guaranteed kill on the Arcanine. And if we're talking Chandelure, yes, that's going to be hitting decently hard, but again, we kill it with an Earthquake. So then we just need to pack something for that pesky Thunderous. What if instead of Smackdown, re-grab the Rock Slide? Yeah. Why does he have Smackdown? Oh, that's why Smackdown. Yo. I mean, how much are we doing to Thunderous with this? Okay, I mean, that's still a 2-shot on the Rock Slide, so that's fine. Because otherwise we'd need to use Smackdown and then Earthquake, and that's still 2 moves. So we're just going to be taking the thing that can cover a bit more on the spectrum, because then we're going to be doing more to Scolipede. We're going to... Actually, no, we're going to just Earthquake Scolipede. But we're going to be doing more to Mamoswine, Landorus, Thunderous, even like the other the fire types are going to be taking more damage from that rather than Smackdown if they decide to switch in. So Stamina is just such a fucking good ability. Okay, what else do we want is the question. Oh shit, yo, wait, Mudstill has a Stealth Rocker? Hello? What? Didn't remember that this was a thing. Fighting, is that really gonna be doing us a lot? That's gonna be doing a lot for us. Do you want close combat or something more reliable? I mean, close combat is very reliable, actually. Just life orb this. Really. Yeah. Sticky. Let's see. How much is a close combat gonna do with this set? Let me export that set. Put it in here. Import, grab me my Mudstale. Oh, that rock slide Okos. Oh, isn't that lovely? Let's take a look at Scolipede. Earthquake, rock slide, both pretty much guaranteed to Oko after we get stealth rocks up. Let's see, Arcanine. Guaranteed to kill. Let's take a look at Chandelure. Yeah, those special attackers, they'll be doing damage, but we will be doing a lot more damage in return. Alright, so this is coming together rather nicely. I mean, with this, do we want to run double rocks? Is the question now. Because looking on our team, we don't really take that much damage. Atraxia takes neutral, and then Darmanitan's really the only one that gets hurt, so we can just smack some heavy-duty boots on him. I think, yeah, we don't really need the stealth rocks on the Lego. I'm thinking we just go full attack on it. Dazzling Gleam in case Hydreigon switches in, just grab like I mean Rock Stab is really good. Want special moves. Is Sludge Bomb gonna be doing anything to it? No, he has too many steel types. Sludge Bomb is not worth it. Power Gem. Let's go. Rock Stab is fucking nice. Grass Knot not gonna do much. Psychic is gonna... It'll do okay. I think Psyshock, actually. Let's see. I don't know, I actually might want to take off that Assault Vest. I want to use, like, just a bunch of fucking, like, chip damage and stuff like that. And then just, like, sweep here, but... I don't know, just don't... Oh, wait, here. Nah, yeah, this is definitely a lot better. I'm just gonna double check how much are we actually gonna be doing with Neon Lego here. If we go for this set... Just for... Let's see, how much are we going to be doing here? Nihilego. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to stay in on a Landorus. Still my previous calculation on there. Let's see what we would be doing to Hydreigon, for example. Oh, we'd be killing with Dazzling Gleam. Oh, yeah, right, with Dazzling Gleam, that's going to kill, of course. How about, like, a Thunderous, maybe? Ooh, Power Gem takes care of that. How about a Lucario? Lucario, not necessarily the best. Psyshock is gonna do decent, but so is Dazzling Gleam. Close combat on him is dangerous. What about Chandelure? Ooh, Power Gem gets right rid of that. Scolipede. Oh, Power Gem again. Yeah, this new Lego build is gonna run some houses. Right? We're not gonna be able to outspeed. You know, we are gonna have to take some hits. This is mostly, you know, we switch in, do a bunch of damage, switch out. The Lego is just there to just wreck a little bit. You know, if we get in the proper position, the Lego can sweep, but so can like a lot of these guys. Because this is built very defensively, this is built very defensively, this is built very defensively. Then we have a bit more offensive on the knee Lego. And then, Chief, I think this might be where we bring Scarf Pangoro. Or Bandit Pangoro. Ooh. Pangoro Band might be a call, dude. Ooh, actually, Scrappy might not be that bad of a call just to deal with Chandelure. Because Chandelure is absolutely terrifying. So what if we bring Scrappy and then Knockoff? Knockoff just kind of does it, doesn't it? Don't really need the other stuff. Is Bullet Punch gonna be doing decent damage? Nah. No, not at all. Dragon Claw. Hello. Ooh, Earthquake. Oh, I think maybe Dragon Claw that. I really want to bring Dragon Claw. For absolutely no goddamn reason. Poison Jab. He literally doesn't have any fairies. Shadow Claw just to fuck with the Chandelure. Exorcism. Not gonna be as good. Then Headbutt with those dark types, I'm not comfortable locking myself in on that. Rock Slide is good. Bulky Band. I forgot what I used as nickname for you here. Ah, Yonko. I'll think of something later. Or maybe just like a wall we want to bring. We kind of built this team because his team is incredibly fast. So we're kind of more like doing the revenge kills with this squad. Rocky Helmet, Share Force. Let's go, Darmanitan. We're just gonna. We are just here to make their lives miserable with Darmanitan. Actually, yeah, let's bring Flare Blitz. Stone Edge. Sure. Superpower. Hell yeah. Let's go, Craig. You're not here to win the game this week. You're just here to be fucking annoying. So we just have like two super annoying three super annoying creatures, and then 3 of them who are actually going to be putting in the work for us. See, it is at this point the normal video where I would go and test this, but of course Vex isn't here yet, so this might just have to be it for us right now. Okay, let's look at some common weaknesses on our team and see if there's anything that we need to prepare for. Electric weakness on Atraxia, we got Stickney, then we have fire weakness, we have 2 resists there with Sister and Craig. Then, I mean, fighting is gonna be neutral, but even in that case, we have Makarov, and we have, actually, no. Sister is neutral too. Ice is resisted, I do believe. Yeah, ice is resisted by steel. So, then that's gonna be neutral. I think that's pretty much it for Atraxia's real weaknesses. I mean, electric is still a major thing, but we have Stickney for that, so I'm not worried necessarily. If we take a look at Makarov. I mean, obviously we have Fairy and Steel. Steel is a little bit of a problem, but we do have Craig, and I think Stickney also resists. Resistance are the one thing that I don't really have a great handle on. Oh, Steel resists Steel, so we also have Atraxia. And then... No, Ground does not resist. So Stickney, no. Let's see. So we do have enough to, deal with that. And obviously we have a water weakness here, which I doubt he's going to bring Amistar just for that. Ice is a way bigger problem, which is Mamoswine, but we have Craig, but that doesn't necessarily work due to the ground type. So, yeah, I guess Mamoswine is actually a little bit of a problem for this team here. I am gonna try and see what a Mamoswine is gonna be doing to our dear Emperor here. Because I get the feeling that's gonna be pretty decent. Then Pangoro, Emperor. Okay, okay, so we actually live in Earthquake, and then Close Combat does 200%. So Earthquake from that Mamoswine is absolutely terrifying. Luckily, we do have a resistance there. Oh yeah, right. That's how we can also deal with it. Of course, if we grab Celesteela, let me see, Celesteela. Yeah, I mean, Icicle Crash is gonna do a decent amount, but if we grab Flamethrower, let me see if our build actually works to support this. Let's see, Celesteela. Actually, no, but Icicle Crash is also not going to be doing as much because we are way more bulky. And then Toxic Leech Seed on top of that, we should be fine. Sister, obviously we have a major ground weakness there, but we do have an immunity. So that is good at the very least. What else was this ground? We have Grass and Bug. That's not necessarily the best, but it's still okay. Then we have Psychic weaknesses, but that's not really with his team. I shouldn't really be worried about that much. Maybe Chandelure packing it. But for Chandelure, we mostly have Emperor anyways, and Emperor's immune to that. Because that Chandelure, if it gets a hex train going, then we might be a little bit screwed. So gotta watch out for that. Then what other weaknesses? I mean, yeah, water, but again, I doubt he'll bring it. Actually, wait, water does really well against this team. Because Neon Lego is weak to it, Darmanitan's weak to it, Stickney is weak to it. Period. Okay, so I just managed to bring the 3 water type weaknesses on my team. With does steel resist water is the question. It does not. With 0 resistances. Okay, so Amistar is a problem for this team. Just gotta. Okay, let's see what Amistar is gonna do. We are not running Thunderbolt here. This is not our regular build. Let's try this again. I'm just gonna import or export all of ours. Validate. No. Export. There we are. Gonna export them into here. Right. Okay, so that's our list. Let's see how much is what can we do with Clefable if that Amistar decides to ruin the party. Moonblast is nearly a 2-co. Blizzard is same for him, so I mean we have soft boiled, so we can keep regenning it. And Blizzard's PP is what? Let's get the Amistar. And I want to see Blizzard. Its PP is 8. We can stall that out. That is no problem. Okay, yeah. This seems pretty decent. Because now that we have identified one of our major weaknesses, we can deal. We have an answer to it. We should be okay. But it's probably going to be a Stickney lead from us, and then a Mamoswine lead from him. So, let's see what our Mudstow can do against the big bad Mamoswine. The answer is who outspeeds, which is most likely going to be the Mamoswine. Because an Icicle Crash from Mamoswine is definitely going to kill. Stickney... Stickney getting rocks up, though, is the main thing. Do we want to swap out Assault Vest Sister for something like heavy duty boots or something, just so we can put rocks on something else? Because if he leads with Mamoswine, then that's kind of a shit. That's kind of shit for us. If he leads with Landorus, let's see. Because Landorus could also be a very promising lead for him. Earth Power is going to do a lot, but we do get our Stealth Rocks up, and after that we can just switch out into something that deals with it. If he leads with Mamoswine, we kind of got to switch into Atraxia and try and deal with it. So if we do that, let's see how much are we going to be taking from a Mamoswine. It really depends on a set. If he brings Choice Band, then we're going to be taking 40, and if he brings Wall Breaker, we're going to be taking around 60. So I think important thing on Mamoswine is getting Leech Seed and Toxic off first, get that recovery, get that chip damage in, and then however much damage we've taken at that point, if he's not swapped out yet, then we can just kind of, try and start damaging him. Even if Atraxia dies, if we can get the Toxic off on Mamoswine, then that's absolutely fantastic, because if we then try and switch into Clefable, we should be able to stall out. Unless he packs Earthquake, which he most likely will. How about Emperor? Yeah, Emperor's not good at taking hits. Good at dishing them out. Neutral Strike on Emperor with close combat, that could work. Because we're going to be coming in fresh. He's going to already be damaged. We can even try and go for something safe, like a knockoff. And that should still kill. Okay, yeah. So I think getting a Toxic off on Atraxia when the Mamoswine switches in, or when we switch in with Silacila, it's going to be very important, because that's going to give us a much needed chip damage that we won't have otherwise. Because there's really no, unless we put speed investments in all of our mons, we were never going to outspeed any of them. So it's better to just build for bulk and hit hard second. Alright, I think that is gonna do it then. Obviously, we'd be recording for a lot longer otherwise, but still, 40 minutes, it's a lot shorter. We don't really have our tests running, so kind of more of a mind games preliminary thing there. So yeah, he has answers, we have answers. We'll just have to see whose answers are better, quite frankly. This is going to be a rough one, depending on how he plays it, because his team is fast, hits hard, so we need to, instead of trying to outspeed his team and choice scarfing everything we bring, it's a lot better for us to just outbulk them and hit harder. This seems like a solid strategy, depending on what he brings. If he brings, Xurkitree and Almastar, I'm going to be real here, if he brings Xurkitree, period, I'm just going to be so surprised. Because Thundurus is just the better option. Also, first week without Kyurem, I believe. We did not bring Kyurem this week. It's going to be interesting. So take a look. Atraxia is slowly becoming the more prominent member of our UU picks. Yeah, so I think that's actually the only member we've brought every single week so far. Yep, first appearance of Stickney, which is gonna be hype. Second appearance of Clefable, second appearance of Pangoro, second appearance of Darmanitan, and then Sister, of course, second week back to back. Yeah, so I'm nervous for what he's gonna bring and how we're gonna deal with the Scolipede, which we actually have a lot more answers for than I thought we did. But with that, we're going to end off here. So come back tomorrow if you want to actually see the fight happen. and come back next week for another team build and another fight in the UwU League. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm gonna get up out of here. Have a good day, everybody. Bye bye.